I'm excited for more Falling in Reverse. Okay.
Yeah, I got voices in my head again. Tread carefully, and I don't medicate, it helps me temporarily. I got problems, I got issues, yeah, apparently. Trauma that I'm burying, I think I need some therapy. I battle depression, I'm back with a message. I'm asking the question that if you hate me, why you acting obsessive? I'm past the point of no return by being passive aggressive. I'll brandish a weapon, teach all you motherfuckers a lesson. Yeah, I actually battle my demons and shadows, and swimming the deep and the creep in the shallows. I'm lost. Gotta admit that I'm living the life that I've always wanted, but it comes to the cost. They're licking the charms, they're fixing to rip me apart. I'm swimming with sharks, I'm lifting the bar, I'm lifting the end of the stars. I like I shot up a trainer, then mixed with some redolence. Started a battle, but bitch, I'm a finishing. Think you can stop me, not even a little bit. Nowadays, everybody's so sensitive, picking my words and you're picking apart. Tripping on nothing, just get in the car. Gripping and ripping and sticking the mark. I'm tipping the charts. I got enemies trying to get rid of me. Evil tendencies are fucking with me mentally. I got people that don't like me in the industry. I can feel your energy, you were not a friend of me. Cause I have been.
Okay, that part sounded like, I got enemies, I got other enemies. Okay, whoa. I just did not know. I'm still shaken that like Falling in Reverse is like kind of rap. Yeah, I got voices in my head again, tread carefully. This feels like, was that a Popular Monster reference? Like, and I don't medicate, it helps me temporarily. Boom, like that's a word. It only helps temporarily. He's talking about all of these like mental struggles. Like I'm bearing all this trauma. I have all this depression. And like all of these people just hate me. Also, he just like dropped into this world in the music video. It's so good.
Simply too good.
There's so many good lyrics. You think you can stop me, not even a little bit. And then like, it's just like funny. Like I'm tipping the charts because he's always like topping the charts.
People that don't like me in the industry, I can feel your energy, you were not a friend of me. Cause I have been to places that you never wanna go, yeah. I got dirt on people, but they act like I don't know, yeah. I can do some damage, but I'll never rock the boat. All it takes is one post, watch them fall like dominoes. You'll never get rid of me, too many enemies, whipping my imagery. You know my history, it ain't a mystery, put every enemy out of the misery. Somebody send me some positive energy, I'm about to go dark, I'm about to go dizzy. Into the darkness, into infinity, shut you motherfuckers up. You listening? Stacking every little pretty penny that I'm getting, and I'm never giving in to anybody. Always winning, never kidding. When I die, I'm taking everybody with me. You're never gonna get me, cause you never see it simple. Yeah, my motherfucking God, you're a light gone. I'm a time bomb, and I'm wrong, it's my on. I'm killing syllables of the letter of Philip. I'm a lyrical, typical super villain. I'm venomous, and I'm never gonna stop until they put me on top of the list. I can't control the monster any longer that's inside. The pain and sorrow.
Wow, that whole part. Okay, like, first of all, talking about Disney, Darth. Also, have you guys seen that there's going to be a new, like, Punk Goes Disney vibes? That just reminded me. So excited about that. 2, that guy, this little dude, 2 things. 1, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. 2, more importantly, Harry Potter. Like, he's giving one of the guys that lives at the bank. One of the things that's at the bank.
They're goblins, Harry. Clever as they come, goblins, but not the most friendly of beasts.
We need to listen. I need to go back. I gotta go back.
Great Scott.
Honestly, to hear, because this part is crazy. Also, like, he's like rising up, like taking over. Okay, I'm about to go Darth, about to go Disney. I feel like that's where we need to go. Okay, perfect. Let's go.
I'm about to go Disney, into the darkness, into infinity. Shut you motherfuckers up. You listening? Stacking every little pretty penny that I'm getting, and I'm never giving in to anybody. Always winning, never kidding. When I die, I'm taking everybody with me. You're never gonna get me, cause you never see it simple. Yeah, my motherfucking God, you're a light gone. I'm a time bomb, and I'm wrong, it's my on. I'm killing syllables of the letter of Philip. I'm a lyrical, typical super villain. I'm venomous, and I'm never gonna stop until they put me on top of the list. I can't control the monster any longer that's inside. The pain and sorrow left us solo. No tomorrows hard to swallow. Death is calling, so I'm crawling. Tightrope walking, now I'm falling down. Like missiles falling from the sky. Come and save us. Pain and sorrow left us solo. Here today, but gone tomorrow.
The pain inside is the fuel that drives this flesh and bone through blood-red skies.
I feel like I just went, I can't believe that was only 3 minutes. I feel like I was in a time warp. Every genre happened and they all happened perfectly. Also, you guys, I know this is irrelevant, but like, look at my cool APR jacket. I just got it. I'm so excited to wear it for festivals. But the reason I really am excited about it is because Scene Merch designed it and they're incredible. So if you have any merch needs, you should obviously go to Scene. They do all of ABR's merch and they're also huge supporters of HeartSupport. So we love them. We are obsessed with them. So if you need merch, you should go to Scene Merch and support them and tell them how awesome they are because they like support good causes and they care about people in the music industry and it's amazing. Back to Ronnie Radke in this song. Like I feel like I have to go back again. Like I'm sorry you guys, but like there's just so much happening here. At the end, like it's so interesting. We're rapping, we're meddling, we're screaming, we're hooing, we're lyrically perfect. I kind of want to see what is Ronnie doing at the beginning of this video. I just need to see for a second. We're in an airplane.
Yeah, I got voices in my head again. Tread carefully, and I don't medicate it, helps me temporarily. I got problems, I got issues, yeah, apparently. Trauma that I'm burying, I think I need some therapy. I battled depression, I'm back with a message. I'm asking the question that if you hate me, why you acting obsessive? I'm past the point of no return, fuck being passive aggressive. I'll brandish a weapon, teach all you motherfuckers a lesson. Yeah. I actually battle my demons and shallows and women, the deep and the creep in the shallows. I'm lost. Gotta admit that I'm living the life that I've always wanted.
Okay, wait, is he kind of the good guy? Like, I'm feeling like he's kind of the good guy, and then he gets, like, misunderstood, and then he's, like, a monster, is the vibe that I'm getting. And the song is so powerful. Like, he's talking about all of this well of pain that's inside of him. And then he's also talking about the people who are continuing to cause him more pain by the way that they perceive him. And he's, like, fighting both of these things at the same time. So good. He's not only fighting other people's perception of him, but he's fighting his perception of himself, which is like the demon part. Like, I got demons inside. I got trauma. Like, I battle depression. He's fighting all of this perception, all of it, all around him, all of the ways that other people perceive him. I really want to focus on the outro of this song. Like, I think this whole song is really interesting. There are a lot of different directions that we could go with the lyrics. Like, it's very clear that he's talking about mental health struggles, but I feel like this song, and maybe it's just because I feel like that is Ronnie Radke, so it's hard for me in my mind to say something different, but like I feel like he as a person, his biggest thing is that he feels misunderstood. Like he feels like people's perception of him is inaccurate, and also his perception of himself is also often really, really painful and mean as well. So I think I'm like thinking in the lens of perception, and in this song, I feel like at the beginning he was like kind of the good guy, and then people were like against him, and then he turned into the bad guy. But let's listen to this outro because this is really where I think the sauce is. Watch the world burn. So he's like burning everyone down. Okay. That's it. Okay. The fear keeps you alive. Break the fucking chains. Take back your life. The fear is what keeps you insane. Break the fucking chains. Take back the pain. Yes. Like we could go straight, simple with it. Like the fear is we live our lives afraid all of the time. Most of us. I'm doing this because I'm afraid of what someone might think of me if we don't. I'm not doing this because I'm afraid of what someone might think of me if I do. I'm going to do this for myself because I'm afraid I will view myself as a failure if I don't. Like, I'm not going to do this because I'm afraid I'm going to feel guilty if I do. Like, so the fear keeps us alive in so many ways. We go straight on that angle. But what I think is really interesting about this song is actually this idea of perception. And let's just talk about it for a sec. For a quick, a hot little sec. I feel like in this song, Ronnie is reclaiming the narrative of his life. Like, sure, he is becoming maybe the bad guy, but he's also reclaiming, and he's saying like, fear is, I'm breaking the chains on fear. I'm breaking the chains on the way that people perceive me, and I'm just going to become. Something interesting about that is like, it's actually a really powerful thing to do to reclaim the narrative. If we go with the angle of perception, what's really interesting about that is that is such an unstable thing, and it's always, always changing. When I was looking up comments about this song and what people liked about it, I saw this one comment that said that Ronnie did an interview with Octane about the song, and it's about a guy who saved the world from destruction, but got labeled as the villain. So since the world labeled him and treated him as the villain, he just started to become it. And I think like this idea of perception is really, really interesting. And that's why I want to sit here, because other people's perception is what turned him into a villain. Our perception of ourselves is what causes a lot of our mental health struggles about where our worth comes from. And we often like rush to judgment without understanding the full context or the full circumstance, especially in today's culture. Like, I don't need to explain it to you. When we're thinking about perception, what I think is so interesting about it is it's so unstable. My perception of someone can change in a second. My perception of myself can change in a second. If you just watch your mind and the way that it perceives things, it does change in a second. Oh, I like them because they said that to me. Oh, I hate them. They're the worst because they said that to me. Oh, I like myself because I look cute today. Oh, I hate myself because I ate a brownie. Like, our perception is such an unstable thing. And yet we let it control so much of our lives and our well-being, especially negative perception. Why would we want our perception to be based on something so fickle? Like, I feel like that is the chain that we need to break, is perception, which in a way is fear. And where can you break the chains on perception in your life? Where can you say, actually, this isn't truth inherently. This is perception. This is my perception in this singular moment. And that can change in any moments. Like, where can you remember and remind yourself that the way that you are seeing it isn't the only way? That's what this line to me, that everything they taught you was a lie, really means. It's like, you believe so much that it is always one way. It is always this way. It has to be this way because I think this, because they think this, it must be that. And reminding yourself that perception is unstable and can change and does change quickly. And so if you are basing your life and your health on that, it is time to break the chains of that. The fear is what keeps you insane. Break the chains, take the pain. Where can you remember to break off the chains? And when you can't, where can you sing this outro of this song the loudest until you feel like you're in a place where you can open up your view and see things other than fear, other than negative perception, other than one way of looking at it? Because when you can only see one way, you know you're chained. And I think that's a word. Okay? So that's it. But it was a little roundabout way. We got there, you guys. And if you feel like you are changed by your own perception of yourself or other people's perception of you, please share in the comments by tagging out HeartSupport. Please. We want to encourage you. Our comment section is a living support while people open up like this and they receive replies like this. And that's what we're here for. We are here to help this community of music lovers and music fans. And if you want to be someone who spreads that love and spreads that hope, helps people break their chains in their life, click in the link and volunteer. We'll train you. It's amazing. Okay. And hey, subscribe.